I just wanted to show you guys the size comparison between the light strips. This is the first light strips I bought. It's the 80-inch, and it changes one color at a time, but there's multiple colors in there. And then we move on to their newest light strips that sync into multiple colors at a time. And this is the 65-inch on the left. Price difference, you go from the newest ones going for over $200, and the older, smaller ones are going around $60 to $80, just depending on the size you get. But yeah, that's a huge difference on the size and thickness of the light strips. But the main thing is that with these, you don't have to buy multiple light strips to show each corner of the TV. So I'm assuming you want 4 different lights on the TV. Well, this one's gonna provide you with that, while that one, it's not. It's just gonna be one solid color. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna show you guys my setup on how I connected all the Philips Hue lights. I believe I have 4 lights attached to the back that are connected to the sync box. So whatever, images shown on the TV, that's the colors that you're gonna get on the strips or the lights. So let's begin with the left one. I'm not exactly sure what the name is, but this is, wireless if you want, but you may want to keep it onto the cable just to give you, unlimited battery. So it's pretty simple how you do that. You can change the colors from the back of the button. But that's only if you plan on keeping it on a still color, which that's not the case for this. So that's one light that I have. I have another here on the side, on the right side. So it's gonna be, showing color on the right side of the TV, or you could even connect it to the bottom if you want. I have their light strips that they came out with first a couple years ago, which does pretty good. But the only complaint I have with these is that there's a sticker you got to peel off, and once you attach it, pretty much can't change location unless you plan to buy like Velcro straps and replace the old ones, which that's another way you could do. This is their brand new Philips gradient light strips. These are great just because they look like they're good material. They're super thick. That's the only issue. Other than that, comparing the old strips with these, this one has multiple colors in one strip, while the first strips only have one solid color at a time. I did hear negative issues with these, that it's too thick, that it's not, bending the right shape as the TV should be. But we're gonna do that today, and we're gonna show you. So I'm just gonna have my girlfriend here demonstrate on how you attach all the attachments to the back of the strip, and then we're gonna move on to placing it onto the back of the TV. So let's get on with that.
Okay, so you're provided with 5 clips, 2 corner pieces, and 3 of these. So this one you're gonna grab first, and you're going to align it with the arrow on your light strip. So you're gonna make sure to have the arrows pointing up, and it's gonna clip in. There we go. So next you're gonna grab the corner pieces. Look for the arrow again. There's not going to be any arrows on these spots, so you just kind of have to figure out where you want to place it on your TV. Okay. The other corner. Then you're going to bring these down and place them on the bottom.
Just gonna move on to placing it behind the TV. Okay, so now we're just gonna start attaching the clips onto the TV. So we're gonna take off the adhesive and properly place the center one to start off with. From behind, as you can see, there's like a 3M sticky coated side. So we're gonna place that directly in the center of the TV. So we're gonna start off with that one first. Taking off the red cover. So yeah, just want to be careful and make sure to properly align every corner. That's what we were showing you at the beginning and the bottom. That's one way to do it, but actually I noticed that you gotta just make sure, depending on the size that you got for your TV, make sure the corner is perfectly aligned to the clip. So now we're both gonna start doing it from each corner. Well, with this particular TV, there's a corner right here and the main corner of the TV. So you just want to make sure that the clip is right perfectly, lined up. And it does curve for TVs that are curved. This TV right here is perfectly flat, so it makes things a lot easier. And then now we got to move on to the bottom corners. We're going to do that now. So now we're just gonna have to place the box, which is this one right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not gonna attach it yet just because we have to rotate the TV, and then we're gonna push this to the proper side where it's supposed to be, and then we're just gonna connect both entrances together, and yeah, that'll be it. Make sure that it is important to leave this cable on the right side of the TV on the back side. So if you take a look at this TV, once we flip it, the left side should be here, the right side should be here. Just make sure it's on the opposite end, and then we'll connect the rest in a bit. So now we're just gonna pick up the TV and rotate it. Okay, alright, so that's perfectly dead center. Putting the lights back where they're supposed to be. Now we're gonna get the little box that they provided with and connect it to the other side. So this tiny box that they provided you with will connect to the back end of the TV.
Okay, so the last thing you're going to do is grab the cable at the end of your light strip, grab the little box here and connect it. Okay, once it's connected, you're going to peel off these adhesives and stick it to your TV and you're all set.
So I'm just gonna turn off the kitchen. We're gonna swipe and go to the Hue Sync app. We're gonna turn on the sync box. We're gonna hit start. And we're on video and the intensity is on extreme. So we're just gonna hit start that it found it. Make sure your Bluetooth is on as well. Now we're just gonna go ahead and turn on the Sony TV. So the lights are just basically on right now, but I gotta turn on the PlayStation and put the input. That way the Hue sync box picks up the colors. Since it can't be, synced to the regular TV, it needs to be on a console or on a Blu-ray player for that to work. So yeah, you guys be the judge of it. This looks amazing. For the money, if you have the money, go right ahead. Yeah, it is pretty pricey. So if you can save up for it, it's cool. It's just for people that are into maximizing their setup. And this is a preview on playing the movie Tenet on the PlayStation 5 with the Philips Hue gradient light strips on.
The other side.
You too.
Ready to go. Past. See if he's got a grenade. Anything? Did you try it? Can you pick it?
I'll be away from my journey began with no sense.
Radioactive for my taste.
My faith was always bound up with radiation.